Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to start the Platinum Final. Rob Pohl won the hot seat, and Chris came through the losers. It's a race to 7. Chris will have to beat Rob twice. And Chris McDaniel is a 698 Fargo, and Rob Pohl is a 678. Really stout players. Wouldn't be in the finals if they weren't pretty darn good. Should be an interesting match. We've had Rob over here on the stream table a couple of times. I think he won the Platinum 9 ball. And we had him for one other match, I believe. And this is the 40th match that we have streamed since the tournament started. And we got 8-ball teams starting tomorrow. We got 9-ball teams going on right now. And Chris won the flip, and we'll get the first break. He's using the magic rack. Rob's from Brooklyn, New York, and Chris is from Parker, Colorado. Well, I tell you all again, let's hit that like button so our sponsors stay happy and can bring you the free stream. Glenna, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm in here by myself right now. And off we go. And he made a ball, so table's open. They're spread out pretty good. Thank you for that, Glenna. Well, let's see. We got some minor problems. If he takes solids, he's got the 6 to deal with and the 4. And if he takes stripes, he's got the 11. That's about it. These guys are much better players than I, so if it was me, I might shoot the 14, draw to the end rail, and split the 4 and the 11. And he's looking at going the 15, maybe float over to the other side of the 4 for the 11. Just like that. That's okay. Yeah, if he makes 11 and gets on another ball, he should be good. Ooh, he almost overrolled. He's got the 14. He's going to want to be getting on the 9 in the side so that he can get the 13 in the corner. That'll work. He might shoot the 12 and just float off the end rail for the 9. Well, now I play the 10 to get on the 9. I'm not sure, but it looks like he might bump the 13. No, he didn't need to. Now he'll spin 2 rails to shoot the 8 in the side. Well done. And Chris breaks and run to start the match.
Are you all by yourself? You need help. This is the one that's going over on 3. In case you get bored and you feel like getting fancy, they're starting at 4:30. It's a final.
This is a final for the
No, it's
oh,
9 ball.
CSI 9 ball.
9.
Okay. Well, I can put picture in picture.
You want me to see if I can get you some help?
No, well.
Maybe Ozzy's here.
No, 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 no.
Okay. How about the Fargo guy?
Oh, no, 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 no.
No.
I got picture in picture going on. It's going to be the CSI 9 ball final. Julio Burgos Torres versus Danny Gokul, and that is Julio there. I'm not going to be able to keep up with the score, but for those of you that are interested, I'll at least have it up there in the corner. You'll have to keep track of the score yourself. And the table is still open. I think Julio's just warming up. They haven't actually started that match over there yet. And I believe they're also racing to 7, and Julio won the winner's side for the CSI 9 ball. Well, let's see what kind of problems he has with stripes. The only one that's a little tricky is at 14. He'll have, I don't know if he can play the 14 past the 3 to get the 11 or not, or he could play a 3-ball combo. Ooh, got a little funny. He's going to have to play the 12 into the 13. He's got to be real sure that he leaves that 12 in front of the pocket because he can't go forward, it appears. He called the 13. Is he going to draw all the way around the table, maybe? Yep. Well, let's see how he lands. If he just tickles it. Ooh. Well, he got on the 14 nicely, and his last two stripes are pretty good shape. 8 ball's a little tricky. He has, it appears, only one pocket available. That's the left side. Unless he rolls up and bumps the 1 out of the way to allow the 8 ball to pass past the 7 after the 12's removed. Oh, he's got the upper right corner too. He's going to go through the 2 and 8 for the 15. It's going to be a little tough to hold that cue ball for the 8. He's got quite a bit of angle on that 12. Unless maybe he can come underneath the 3 and just bump it out of the way and stop the cue ball right there. I don't know if he can hit it soft enough. Oh, that was... Now the question is, does the 8 ball pass the 3? Could bank the 8 ball. Yep. He's going to bank it. Oh. Good shot. And it's 1-1. And Rob's, no, I don't know whose break it is. Looks like it's Chris's break. Good out. Well, we still have no participant over on the other table, so I'm going to just go away from that for a bit. All right, people, hit that like button. Make our sponsor happy. We are sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. If you don't play Jam Up, look Jam Up. Looks like he made a ball. And what can you start with here? 13 in the side. 15 in the upper either corner, it looks like. Like stripes, if you can get on that 14 ball up in the upper corner there. You can get on it now. No problem. You could actually shoot the 11 and then the 12 and the 14. But he's on the 12 perfectly right now, it looks like, so it's probably a better idea to shoot it. Get the 14 out of there. Well, sorry about that, Sheila, but I have no control on how fast they play. At least Glenna was nice enough to keep everybody posted on what was going on. Got to be happy about that. Try to get that. It's live. Well, both actually. It's live right now, and it is recording for YouTube. It'll be on YouTube forever. Oops. Now what you gonna do? Bank the 6-ball cross side, go around table, try to get on that 2-ball. You never do. It is live. It is happening as we speak. Good shot. Ooh, look at this. Perfect for the side. That was tough out. Good out, Rob. Okay, 2-1. Let's take a peek over here and see what we got. Looks like they're getting ready to play. Rob's break. Got a ball. Spread them out pretty good. Let's see. Solids look real good. He can start with that 3-1 combo in the side, and then everything will be opened up. Got to go right between the 10 and the 7. You might want to come get that 4 now. Play the 6 and get the 4 maybe, or save that for last. Get a little off angle, but he can spin down on the other side of the 4 to the right side pocket. Yep. A little hard. It still goes. Shooting it right-handed. He's a lefty. Good shot. Let's go ooh-ooh. Well, pretty thin cut to the side, but if he cuts it thin enough, he won't scratch. If he hits it a little thick, he could scratch. I think. Oh, he's going to draw away from it. That's good. Good shot. 3-1. Rob's playing quite well. Yep, doesn't look like they've started yet. What's it going to do? Playing the combo, 7-14. It's going to take stripes. I'm guessing that the 12-15's lined up to the corner. It's got to be pretty close. Looks like he's going to have to cut the 15 back a little bit. Using the 12, cut the 15 back a little. So he'll hit this 12 ball pretty thin on the left side. Uh-oh. Now he's got an issue. You could bank it right now. And I think they're underway over there on table 3, the Platinum 9-ball final. Or not Platinum, but CSI 9-ball. That event was for players under 720 Fargo. Oh boy, now he's got a real problem. Hey Gene, how you doing? Kay, how are you? Yeah, for those that just joined us, this is the Platinum 8-ball final. Rob Pohl Jr. and Chris McDaniel. Rob Pohl sitting in the hot seat, so Chris will have to beat him twice. It's a race to 7. Chris is in some trouble right here. He's going to have to kick at his ball. He might see the edge of it. No, he had to kick. And I'm not seeing what happened. They both got balls jammed up over on the side rail. Doing fantastic. Working on stream number 41. Actually, yeah, 41. Getting tired, voices getting tired, backs getting tired. I'm guessing that Rob is going to play the 5. Then he's going to come down here and either set up for some kind of breakout on the 7, which is pretty tough with the 8 sitting there, or play safe. He's got some good options as far as safety goes. I don't know what kind of angle he has on the 2. He might be able to pop over and bounce the 12 off the rail and be on the 7. Well, he can spin over there now. Probably like a hair less angle, but that's okay. Just hit 6 pretty thin. He can spin over there pretty easily. He's doing it right-handed, his offhand. He must play a lot right-handed. Might be his hustle. Well, he can just nick his, well, I don't know if it goes down there or not. If not, he can just nick the 7 and hide the cue ball behind the 7. Just roll the cue ball off the edge of the 7 to the rail. Well, I think he thinks he can sneak it down the rail there. If it's that close, I'd be tempted to play the safe. Yep, he's looking at that now. Tomorrow, we start the 8-ball teams. So we will be having both tables showing and try to keep up with the score the best we can. And that's kind of what I figured that Chris or Rob would do. Well, now what's he going to do? I don't have a clue, so we'll just watch and see. Well, I think that Rob is just going to go off of the just nick the left side of the 7, send the cue over to the side rail, maybe even to the end rail. Well, he's going to go a different direction. That works too. Put him behind the 8. Yep. Chris can see the edge of it, but he can't do anything with it. I think all he can hope to do is leave him long. Yep. I think Rob will shoot the 2 ball, go up table, or spin out 2 rails to the middle. I don't think he'll shoot the 7 because, I don't know. And if he were to miss and gets out to the middle of the table, he wouldn't leave Chris a shot because the 8's blocking the hole. He'll go straight to the end rail and straight out. Nope, he's going to go around. Okay. You can usually tell the way they're cueing the cue ball what they're doing, but he fooled me. Perfect. And he's going to play this one right-handed. Nicely done. 4-1. Me? On the pro circuit? Yes and no. I've played in quite a bit of pro events and done okay on a few. Cashed. I'm not top player by any means, or was. I don't play anymore. I won a lot of Alaska State championships, probably about 20 all told, between 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball, straight pool, one pocket. Yeah, that's me, Placerville Bill. I did win the Northern California Player of the Year back in 87 or 88, I'm not sure. Never quite reached the level of the pros, but I was close at one time. If I played real good, I could put a scare in them. But I don't play anymore. I'm old. My eyes are bad. My back is bad. Suffer from chronic vertigo, which makes it real hard to play. Especially pool, because your neck and head are up and down all the time, and that's what really got me. It's been quite a while since I've played good. I guess you could say I was a pretty fair shortstop, if you know what that means. Actually, I think, like the Scotch doubles, I think they'll probably be printed on the rosters that we'll get, because you can only substitute for a higher rated, equal or higher rated player than you. You can't sub in for a lower rated player. So they'll have the Fargo rates on the rosters. Afternoon, Jim. How are you doing? Hit the like button. Jane, did you hit the like button? Yeah, Gene, I think that, of course, they didn't have Fargo when I was younger and playing good. I would guess that when I was playing my best, I was probably right around 700. I don't think any higher than that. All right, Chris gets out, narrows it 4-2, which he badly needed, and it is his break. They changed that rule this year. You may wear your hat forward or backwards, but you may not wear it sideways. I don't know why they changed it, but I'm not involved in that anymore, so that's what they did. Thank you, Gene. That is correct, Rich. You're new in, Rich. Hit the like button. And I'm actually the one that wrote the original CSI rule book. And they haven't made many changes since then, but they have changed a few. For example, the hat rule and the open communication in Scotch doubles the number they usually use for pro level is 720. So we've got going on, next table is the CSI 9-ball division. Tomorrow starts CSI 10-ball, and then they have CSI 8-ball. You must be under 720 to play in those. Who knows, Jim? Who knows? The rally cap, is that like inside out and the bill folded up kind of thing? I've seen it in baseball games. That is funny, Jim. You never know. Yeah, you can't wear a rally cap if you're winning. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, Chris is trying to mount a comeback. I don't know. Well, he's got the 9 in the side. I don't think that 313's lined up to the pocket. That worked. Good shot. Yeah, that 12 still goes up in the upper corner, so he's okay. 11 goes in the side. You mean with the Fargo and regular league play in that, Gene? You know what? I have to say no comment. Well done. Yeah, I'm not in a position to comment on that because I would have nothing to base my answer on, whether I said yes or no. I don't know personally of anybody sandbagging, but doesn't mean it doesn't take place. Sheila, a sandbagger is one that plays poorly on purpose to have a lower Fargo rate, and then they go to a tournament, play at a lower level than they actually play at, so they can win the money. And I don't care what organization or what system is being used, there are almost always individuals that would stoop to that. And if they're caught, they're disqualified and banned. Well, Chris got out this rack real nice. Very well done. It is now 4-3 in Rob's break. Yeah, what Tex said, hit the like button. Johnny, the match on the other table. Oh, no. No. It's CSI 9 ball. They're jam up players. It's a final of the CSI 9 ball, which was open to any player under a 720. And the players are Julio Burgos Torres and Danny Gokul, that's Danny at the table now. Julio Burgos Torres won the winner's side, so Danny would have to beat him twice. I have no clue what the score is. And I do know that it's the first set of a possible double dip. Well, Rob made a ball. He's got some clusters. Well, let's see what he's got to start with. I'm not even going to guess. I'm going to just wait and see what Rob decides he wants to do. Because both suits have issues. So he going to try to spin in and get his stripes opened up there? Yeah, oh, he hit that so good. Oh, man. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Good pool, top line pool it really is a beautiful thing to watch. Boy, he's looking awful good. He's got to get the 9 ball. It's sitting in the middle of the table. It'll go in the upper left corner. Maybe the right side or the left side. I don't know how close the 1 is. Well, it must go on the right side because he played for it. He shook his head a little bit. He's probably going to draw a little bit to the end rail, past the 6. Maybe just come off the end rail a little bit. That 6 ball is huge sitting where it's sitting, though. Stan Tarango? Are you talking about Stan Tarango? And I don't know what his Fargo is, but yeah, if it's 720 or above, he would not be able to play. Believe me, Stan has won his fair share of money in these tournaments. Ooh, is he going to float too far? Perfect. Yeah, Stan's a good friend of mine. I don't know what his Fargo is, though. Good guy, I like Stan. Well, folks, if you were watching that run out, it was a beautiful, beautiful run out. There's a reason these guys are in the finals. Yep, unfortunately, Stan cannot play. Still too high, Sheila. You got to come down about 10 points. Dana White up 5-3. What's that? Is that over on the? No, it's not on table 3. Yeah, Stan actually has played in a lot of pro events, and he's done pretty well. He's been pretty successful at bar table championships, which are not limited. Anybody plays. A lot of pros play in it. Well, 5-3. Rob's at the table. Chris broke dry. Let's see what Rob can do here. It'd be hard to top his last rack he ran out. If you're referring to Stan, yeah, I've watched him for years and years. Oh, okay, Gene, now I get it. I guess he resembles Dana White a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little slow sometimes. Yeah, there's good players that come out of the Northwest. Stan Trango, Dan Louie. I can't remember the other fellow that used to do really good in the U.S. bar table. He moved to Kansas, I believe. I heard his health wasn't so good. Gosh, for the life of me, I can't remember his name. Billy Kress used to hang out in the Seattle area a lot. He passed away a number of years ago. A couple other guys. Don Werdeman, he's up in the Northwest somewhere. John Duclos, who used to play in Alaska, moved to the Seattle area somewhere. A lot of good players up there. Of course, some of these players I'm naming are old like me and don't play them anymore. Glenn, that's it. Yep, great bar table player. Oh my God, he was an animal on a bar table, like a machine. And Dan Louie's here. I don't know what his Fargo is, but you would think he'd be above 700. Maybe they're allowed to play in team events as long as their team number doesn't go over the cap. That's possible. Atwell. Glenn Atwell. You almost had it there, Ian. Atwell. Yep. Haven't seen him in years and years. I'm not positive. I think technically I think you can go up to 1,000, but the very top pros are around 800. Shane Van Boening is the top ranked player in the world, and he's at a 718. And there's maybe 10 players that are 800 or so. No more than 10. Oh, so Danny just slipped under the number, basically. Now, years ago, when Danny was really playing good, he would have been well over 700. But he's getting old like the rest of us. In the meantime, I haven't even been paying attention to this game here. I don't even know what group. Stripes, I guess. He's trying to figure out how to get on the 8-ball. No, he's just going to take the shot that the table gives him, which is a smart thing to do in a lot of cases. Don't try to get too crazy and end up hooking yourself or something. And this is not a hard shot for him. He wiggled it in. And Rob's now on the hill, 6-3. Yeah, 819, and somebody is like an 815, I believe. I know the third highest ranked player is Wu from China, or Korea, China, I think. He's like 813 or 14, and I think somebody's like 815 or 16 maybe. Shane's going to go up because he just snapped off the U.S. Open 10 ball over at Griff's, and he was in the final 6, actually final 4, last I looked, in the U.S. Open 8 ball, which is currently going on. Ball down. Open table. I don't want to jinx him, but this could be it, folks. I think I like, well, I don't know. He's got a little bit of a jumble down here in the lower left corner. Yeah, Tex Robb is playing outstanding. Not this last run out, but the one before was one of the nicest I've seen so far. Okay, Wu and Jason are at 815. Okay. Shane's going to creep up over like 8, probably go to about an 821. Maybe 8. I don't know if he can climb that fast because he's got hundreds and hundreds of games. He may be over 1,000 games. I don't know. But it's possible, I guess, because the level of competition he's beaten is just way up there. Well, he's going to float to the side rail, shoot 6 in the side probably. Yep. Probably like a little less angle on that 7. He might have to go into the 11. And that would not be good. I don't know what he's going to do here. Okay, here we go. Yep. Yeah, he was in a tough spot there. So it's not over yet. Oh, no. We'll have more. I'm not sure what, but we'll have more. I don't know when, but we'll have more. Okay, Shane was playing Dennis Orcolo for the third, fourth place match. Shane won 8-7. And Shane is now in the semifinal against Tornston Holman. And the winner moves on to play Alex Pagaline in the final. So Shane's trying to win both U.S. Opens. He's actually done it before. 12,694 games. Holy moly. So it's hard for his number to move much. I would bet that if his number may go up 1. Well, I know Michelle played. Wow. I was amazed at how good she played last night. MK is outstanding player. It's just one of those days where balls wouldn't roll right for her, or ball would roll up on a ball, and everybody has those days. Yeah, Alex is playing good. I think actually Shane and him played in the final of the U.S. Open 10 ball. Shane beat him 11-2 in that final. Think he'll go up to an 8-17, Stephen? Okay, I can live with that. I don't think he'd go any higher than that. I don't think he'll go to 820. He's got too many games. I've never heard of somebody having 12,694 games in. Yeah, it was a pleasure watching. That actually was the most enjoyable match that I've streamed in this tournament yet, was the ladies' match yesterday. And this is the 41st match we've streamed here, so I don't know what it is. I'm not going to know until this one's over. What I'll do when this one's over, I'm going to have to stop the stream. And then I will go up there and find out what's up. And I'll let my wife Glenna know, and she'll put it on the chat what the status is. It's the best I can do. Well, you guys got me babbling today. Holy moly. I've talked more in this set than I have all week. You guys are going to get sick of me. Dinner? What's that? I haven't eaten yet today. Yeah, it was amazing. And I think Michelle's only 17 years old. I think MK's about same age maybe? I'm not sure. One of them was only 17. Michelle won the junior nationals or junior worlds or something. Yeah, that's a good question, Gene. Oh, that's right. Glenna's going to go get some yucky liver and onions. My opinion, and Shane would probably admit it, is that team events are not his forte. Kent? What are you talking about, Stephen? What do you mean in Kent? Got me confused. I don't know what you mean. I know where Kent is in Washington, but I don't know what your question is. I've actually been there. Yeah, that's exactly true, Stephen. Pool's an individual sport. And it's a little bit funny that he doesn't really go for the team sports, the team events in pool so much, because his mother and his aunt are VNEA champions from years ago in team events. And Shane's played league when he was young. So I don't know. And Chris is trying to get back in this match. He's not going to lay down, that's for sure. That is true, Gene. Although, in the last several years, he's become a lot more outgoing. I remember when CSI, when he first won his first major tournament, we sponsored him for a couple of years and just couldn't get him to talk in front of the camera. He's not afraid of it now because he's had to do it so often. You're exactly right, Stephen. There's so much pressure on him at Moscone Cup to be the team leader and be the one that never loses, that kind of thing. That's a lot to put on one person. Yeah, this last one, maybe the last two, they changed tables. They're not playing on diamonds anymore. And almost all the events here in the United States are on diamonds. Yeah, well, he's pretty good about talking now. Not bad at all. And, you can have a good conversation with Shane. Well, first of all, he's an expert at reading lips, but he hears a little bit. This day and age with what they can do with hearing aids and stuff, it's not like, 20 years ago. I mean, many times I've been walking, 10, 15 feet behind him, or he's had his back turned to me, and I say Shane, and he turns around. So, yeah, they're Rasson tables or whatever. I don't really have any comment on the quality of them or anything. I never played on one. Yeah, get a little funny on this 9 ball. It's makeable, but the cue ball's going to travel a little bit. Oh, yeah, Shane likes long races. And he loves winter breaks. Good shot. Oh, boy. What? Is that past the 7? It must. Good shot. Good out. Chris is not giving up. Six to 5. That's Rob's break, and he dearly wants to break and run here. He doesn't want it hill with Chris breaking because Chris has come alive. There's a lot of truth to that, John. A lot of truth. It takes a lot and a lot of time for Shane to trust somebody. You know, it probably, well, I was in contact with Shane constantly when we first started sponsoring him at CSI and using him for promotional purposes and such. And we finally got to be friends, but it took a long time. I did. I was actually at Freezers when Kachi ran the 8 and out on Alex. Alex never got out of his chair. Did you see the picture on Facebook posted of Alex, his expression sitting in the chair? Well, and Shane's not playing Moscone this year, and one of the reasons is that he was required to attend, I don't know, 5 mini camps or something, some of them in Europe and China and 1 or 2 in the United States. But he's sponsored by QTech, and they make certain requests of him, and he had to be in New Orleans. He couldn't play in Phoenix on the West Coast swing because he had to be down in New Orleans or somewhere like that for an event. So he can't, he's a businessman. He can't devote all his time to practice sessions, basically. No, he's got other events that he wants to play in. You know, he plays for himself. And he, which is pretty rare with pool players, but he's made enough money and he's invested that money so that when he is done retired from playing pool, he'll have an income. He's invested in real estate. Oh, well, that's cool. How'd Glenn look? Yeah, you're right. Shane said he'd be happy to go play. I mean, he practices all the time. Yeah, congrats to Glenn Atwell. Good dude. Well deserved his right. Nope, he won't. He could quit today and be just fine. Well, I suppose I probably ought to pay attention to what's going on here on the pool table. He called, I don't even know what group he's shooting, but he called it in the bottom corner there, a kick to one of them. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. If he had solids, then if he had stripes, Chris will pick the cue ball up. Because he hit the 4 first. Boy, what a cluster we got. Stripes is not as bad because 15-9 combo goes in the corner. He's got the 11 ball right now in the corner. The 14 will go up in the right corner. 13 lower right. He's actually not sitting too bad. Boy, I thought he would have played to get on the 14 in the upper right corner. Well, it's not just Rob blowing it. It's Chris has come to life, and he's been getting out. I guess he could shoot the 14 in the right upper right corner right now. Maybe he goes in the side. I don't know. It must. He played for it. Kind of want BadBoys to invite me to come and work the Western BCA, but he doesn't have the stream. If he had got, but that's not likely to happen. Kevin and Sherry stream that event, and they're right there. So, yep, Chris made a boo-boo. He's going to have to shoot the 10 and hope he can get on the 14-9. Jacked up on the 7 ball a little bit. That's all he's got. Of course, he's not in an impossible situation because if the 6 doesn't go, oh, what a shot. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Well, you got to shoot the combo and hope that that 15 will get it, go through there a little bit. The danger is that the 15 stops dead right there and you don't have a shot on it. Don't know what to do here. If anybody out there in chat land is actually following the secondary table for the CSI 9 ball, anybody know what the score is? Yeah, they got that 15 out of there nicely. Wow. I'm not going to say it, but I know what I think is going to happen. If it gets to Hill, Chris has the break. Good. Nice. Well done. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a Hill match, and Chris is breaking. And as strong as Rob came out of the gate, Chris caught fire. So this is the way it's supposed to be. If Rob wins this game, it's over. And if Chris wins, we're going to play another set. It's been a pretty good pool. Yep. Well, Chris has to win one game and then play another set for all the marbles. Rob wins, it's over. What's going to happen? The suspense is killing me. Normally in these double dip situations, I want, not because I'm rooting for any particular player, but I usually want, and tournament staff don't like double dips. But we don't really have any other finals going on that I know of, and I'm going to be streaming something anyway, so I'd just as soon maybe see a double dip. I have nothing against it. Been watching some good pool. Tony, what are you referring to? Juan Adrian, who, what's that? Yeah, Gene, I wouldn't mind seeing another set either. Some good stuff. Not to mention, we're having some pretty good conversation in the chat. We had one idiot this morning. We had to ban him. What? I don't even know what match you're referring to, Tony. Oh, maybe over on the CSI site. That might be what you're talking about. This is the BadBoys site. They are streaming something over there, I think. Yep, that could cost him. Could cost him. What's he looking at? The 15 up in the corner to clear that ball out. It's the only pocket available the way the 6 and 7 are sitting. Yeah, he makes that 15. He's wide open. Yeah, he's got to slip that 15 between the 9 or the 1 and the 13. Looks like he's got the whole pocket actually. Just needs to roll it in. He's hesitating. Yeah, he did. Oh, wow. He actually missed that bad. But there's some balls, a couple of solids over there that, well, actually, it's still open. No, I'm still here. I had to turn the sound off for a minute while the players taking a break. Had to talk to somebody. Yes, Chris took a short break before he attempts to run out. So I'm going to be off mic here for a minute.
I'm gonna sit in with you for a minute.
Yeah, turn that up. All right, Chris is back from his break. He's going to try to run out to win this first set. I'm joined by my son, Roland.
Howdy.
Howdy.
So Rob is in the hot seat.
Yeah, yep. And he was up 6-3.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't anything he did. Chris caught fire.
So is it an open table right now?
Yeah, I think so. Gee, Grim Reaper, I don't know what you're talking about. Apparently you haven't been watching this match. There hasn't been slow play. In fact, they've played at a pretty good pace. They just went and took a break. And up there in the secondary table is the CSI 9-ball final. And all I know is that Julio Burgos Torres won the hot seat, and he's playing Danny Gokul. And that is Julio that just won that game. Have no idea what the score is.
I had the pleasure of getting tortured by Danny in the second round.
Oh, that's right, you did play. Well, at least you can say that the guy that put you out.
He actually put me on
Or
the
he
put me
put
on
you
the
on
loser
loser's
side.
side
And
is the
it was
guy-
actually the third round.
Yeah, is the guy that went to the finals. So, and you cashed.
I did.
Yep. Yeah, Rob made a few blunders here towards the end of the set, and Chris has played. Now that's a really good shot. Ooh.
That's a bad roll
Yeah,
right there.
he's going to have to shoot his 9 probably. Try to get over to the right side and play the combo.
That ball just...
Can he go
that,
rail first? Ooh.
No.
No.
That
It just
14,
kinda
that
leaned.
wobbled, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. It just kind of leaned behind the 12. Well, he's got 2 balls here. He's got the 14 and the 9 to try to get over to the right of the 8 ball to play the combo.
That's a tough break right there.
I'm guessing. Yeah, it looked like it was going to roll perfect.
Well, let's see what he's going to do here. Safety.
Safe, yeah. That's probably a good choice. Well, let's see. What can he do here? Kick at the 5 in the side? I don't know if the 8 is in the path. Can he get... He can't kick long rail to the 1. Don't think he can see the 7. He's in a tough spot here. So what'd you guys do? Rent a car? Or is she in a Uber
She did.
or something?
She did.
She rented a car?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What's she driving at home? Same thing as you are?
Yeah. Same brand, yeah.
Okay. That's as far as it needs to go.
We can't share a car.
Well, you both have jobs, and you're both running kids around all over town. And
Yeah, we can't even get the kids to where they need to go on our own.
you got to have grandma help.
That's right.
That's what grandmas are for.
She's a huge help.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do here. He doesn't even have any legitimate kicks to where he could make a ball. I'm certain that 8 ball's in the path.
For the
Yeah.
For the 2-railer. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was thinking. Well, I didn't. Yeah, you'd
The
only
2
have a 2 rail. There's
Well, I don't think he's got that though either.
Well, he could probably.
Maybe the 2 ball.
I think he could spin underneath the 14 to the end rail and try to kick the 7 up in the upper right corner.
Well, you got that 2-railer. Maybe.
No.
That doesn't look like that's the right.
I'm talking about coming this way, spinning over to the 7. He was looking. I don't know what he was looking at.
He's calling the 1 ball.
How's he going to get there?
Z kick. I don't know.
I can't.
I don't see it.
Z kick where?
I don't see it. That's what I'm saying.
I got an idea. The second point on the side pocket to go cross side. That'd be a miracle to hit that point from there. It always seems to when you're rolling the ball down the rail, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a real tough spot. Don't know if he called anything.
I thought he called the 1. Oh, he called the 2 ball.
I didn't even see
He
that.
called the 2 ball on the side.
I didn't even see that. Well, you know, he didn't give him ball in hand. Although he's got the
Yeah.
12.
He's
He's got the 12.
the
I think he's going to shoot the 12. And then the 15. No,
The 14 is in a tough spot
well,
there.
yeah. Well, it goes in this lower left,
Goes in the
upper
upper
right, probably the side beside the 1, but you got to get on it.
But, yeah, exactly.
It may go on the side past the 2 as well. Hard to say.
Probably going to try to get on it from the 15.
Oh boy,
Whoa.
he missed that bad. Well, he's probably going to play the 5-2 combo here, I'm guessing.
I haven't seen him miss too many shots like that before.
Not that bad. That was, yeah, he way overcut that ball. I think he tried to roll it in too soft. I think he should have used a firm stroke. Sometime when the nerves are playing with you, it's a little easier to let your stroke out a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh. What the heck is that? You can see the 1. Boy, he almost rolled up under that 5 ball. These guys are both showing a little bit of nerves here on this game.
Were they playing pretty solid prior to this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this could be it right
Yeah,
here.
now he's in really good shape.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, just leave the key in the room.
Okay.
I'll go up after a while and get it.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right. And he's on the 5 nicely. Yeah, you may be right, Gene. He messed his own rhythm up. I don't know. Dino Devo, I don't even know who that is. So, but there's a couple thousand players here, so you can go to CTS On Demand. James, you can go to CTS On Demand and punch his name into the search bar, and it'll tell you if he's playing or not. Anyway, Rob's the champ, and I'm not sure what is coming up next, but I'll try to find out for you. Thanks for joining.